Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I will be showing you how I do these super cute knotless braids on myself and how I was able to make them extremely lightweight and look as thick and natural in the process, only using one pack of braiding hair. I will be showing you a step-by-step tutorial on how to braid hair and how to feed in hair as well, using my special technique to make it look as natural as possible, along with the products I use to create this lovely hairstyle. Start off with blow-dried or stretched hair. The product that I'm using for my braids is the Let's Jam Condition and Shine Gel. For detangling and parting my hair, I will use a detangling brush and a skewer. But if you don't own a detangling brush, you can use a Deming brush or a detangling comb. To braid my hair, I'm using one pack of Expression braiding hair in the color 2. I start off by pre-parting my hair. I've been doing this recently because it honestly saves you a lot of time and just makes the process less stressful. I'm parting every section horizontally. I use a skewer because it just makes parting easier for me. I watch what I'm doing through my reflection in the mirror behind me. It is very important that you take your time when parting your hair because it will be very noticeable if you have crooked parting. Once I part a section and it looks perfectly straight, I just put in a rubber band to get the hair out of the way, and I just start putting another large section on top of it. I keep doing this until I get to the crown section of my head. In total, I have 5 rows sectioned off in my hair before I reach the crown of my head. Now that I'm at the crown of my head, I will part straight across between my ears, and you're going to make sure to make 2 sections of this. Once you're done with that section, you'll take the remaining hair that is left and make your middle part. Then take those 2 pieces of hair and split those 2 pieces into 2. So in total, you should have 4 sections at the top of your head. Before you start braiding your hair, you want to put some of the condition jam all over the roots of your hair. This allows your braids to look as flat as possible. To start your braid, you want to separate your hair into 3 sections. As you can see above, I have 3 letters to indicate which lock of hair I'm referring to. This will help to guide you along with the process while I am explaining it. I also color-coded each lock of hair to better help you understand the process of the braid. For those who already know how to braid, you can skip this process and just go onto the part where I start feeding in the hair. The timestamp will be on the screen. To start your braid, you divide your hair into 3 sections. As you can see, I take hair strand A and place it over hair strand B, making a crisscross motion. Make sure that your fingers are as close to your scalp as possible when you're starting your braid. Cross the left section over the middle section. Your strands that are now labeled BAC are now labeled BCA. Continue braiding in this manner. Keep using the free index finger and thumb to grab the back section of the hair. Tighten the braid as you go and keep the tension even for all 3 sections. Now we'll get into the feed-in process of the braid. Once you have braided your natural hair about halfway to 3/4 of the way down the length of your hair, this is the time when you want to start feeding in the hair. Starting about halfway to 3/4 of your hair gives you the most natural looking effect of your knotless braid. Make sure to put some product on your hair before you feed in the synthetic hair, because it helps with any little strand of hair you may have peeking out. Take a small piece of hair and add that piece of hair to the right side of the braid. You're going to cross the left section over the middle section and then the right section over the middle section, just like you would do for a regular braid. Maintain a firm grip on your synthetic hair and your natural hair with your fingertips, so the synthetic hair does not slip off. Gradually keep adding in small pieces of the synthetic hair. You want to keep using small pieces because this is what makes it look seamless. Keep adding in small pieces of hair every time you braid about 6 to 10 times going down. Now, depending on the length and thickness of your hair, you may need to add in more than that. In total, I have about 6 strands of synthetic hair on each braid. The goal is to make the braid look even all the way through. Remember when you're braiding your hair that you add product to the ends of your hair. This helps to conceal the ends of your natural hair that may peek out through your braids. Once I'm done braiding my hair, I am applying some oil to my scalp. You can use any type of oil you want. The oil I am using in my hair is the organic black seed oil. I just love the way this oil feels on my scalp. I also really enjoy the smell of this oil. It has a very strong aroma, more similar to fresh carrot than black caraway seeds. Next, I'm going to put some heat protector in my hair. I'm using the Cream of Nature Argan Oil Heat Protector. I'm going to put this on the ends of my hair where I know my natural hair stops, because you can never be too careful when you are dipping your braids in hot water. It's always safe to keep caution and just use a heat protector. Next up, I'm using Lotta Body Coconut and Shea Oil Foam Mousse Lotion in my hair. This will just help with any little pieces of hair that you may have sticking out through your hair and your braids. Now that I'm done with that, I'm just tying my hair down with a satin scarf, just to set my hair in place before I dip my hair in hot water. Please remember not to go all the way up with the hot water when you're dipping your braids, because you do not want to burn off your hair. I know that we put heat protector on it, but honestly, you can still damage your hair even when you have heat protector on your hair. It took me 2 days to do this hairstyle, and in total I have 60 braids in my head. I only use 1 pack of braiding hair, so that should tell you how light this hairstyle is. If you enjoyed this tutorial and you'd like to see more, consider hitting that subscribe button and leave a like and a comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!